Hello, my name is Latia Pollard, and I am the Innovation Specialist at Sutherland Elementary School, and I am the mentor for Tatiyana Rhodes, who is a fourth grade teacher who teaches reading and Virginia studies. Miss Rhodes has been a classroom teacher for about 2 years. I wrote this all down so I wouldn't forget anything. Last year during the program, she was a first grade teacher. During that time, she had a different mentor, so I did not start with her. I started the program with her in August. Since I didn't start with her, I don't know like every component, the in and out of the full program. But I do think it's a great program to address the teacher shortage. I do also believe that there are some things that can be done a little bit differently. Miss Rose is a full-time teacher and a full-time student. She is balancing life, full-time student status, and full-time teaching, which is a lot to juggle. And she has tried her best to do a really good job, even though sometimes it can be challenging. So at the same time that she's learning to write lesson plans and figuring out classroom management strategies and navigating just the ins and outs of teaching, it can be kind of overwhelming. From what I understand, the amount of coursework and other assignments can kind of be a lot for a first year teacher, as they're also navigating just trying to figure out who they are as a teacher. I think that some of the things that they do in the classroom, in my opinion, can be added as parts or used as evidence as some of the things that they are doing. Maybe some of the lesson plans they write can be used instead of making new assignments where they have to create a lesson plan. Since they're already doing that, then they can do that. Also, from what I understand, she could not apply for her provisional, which was a little bit confusing for me. I didn't really understand why she couldn't do that. While she was teaching, she was not getting teacher pay, but she was putting in all the work as a teacher. So I feel like at least giving her the chance to get her provisional, if she had all of the necessary requirements, would be a great incentive and a little bit of a boost to help her keep going. Also, I feel like some of the mentee mentor meetings with Miss Bess could have been done like at the beginning of the program. Like I said, I didn't start with Miss Rhodes, but some of the meetings that we did were like how to develop your relationship with your mentee and things like that. And I had already started with her. I did know her from last year. I helped her a little bit, as that's one of the things I do with my job. But doing that introduction on how to better help your mentee, to me, those meetings would have been better done earlier in the program. Lastly, I believe that the coursework for the mentee is not really needed. I do understand, like I said, that building relationships with the mentee and mentor are very important, but the assignments that we got were kind of lengthy, and I feel like the coursework is for the student, not the mentee. I do understand that the pay component is a part of it, but some of the work to me was for the mentee was really not needed. It didn't help me learn more about her or anything like that, because we already had a strong relationship. Maybe others might have needed it, but I think that the mentee assignments are not needed. Also, last thing, I've been a mentor before in my school system a couple of times, and we usually get a paper booklet with things that we check off, like at the beginning of the year. Do you have all of your curriculum? Do you have your framework? We check it off. Do you know how to do progress reports when we get to that point? So maybe just having a couple of things, checkpoints as the months go by, to just say, hey, do you know how to do this? Do you not know how to do this? Just some checkpoints along the way would be great. I think it's a great program. I'm Virginia State alumni myself, but I do just wish that the program will understand that they are completing assignments for the classes. They are learning to be a full-time teacher at the same time, and at times that can be overwhelming. But overall, I think it's great. Thank you.